So today, I'm going to give you all the details you need to get started with the 21-day Tai Chi Challenge, which starts Monday, June 27th. And also, I'm going to show you, or at least let you know, how you can register for your unique share link so you can register to win a 1-year membership in our online studio, Begin with Breath Connect. All right, so I'm really excited to see you all here. So I think we had over 300 people register for this webinar. And then also in the challenge, we have 580 people so far that registered. And the people that registered for your unique share link, we have 63. So actually, whoever registered for that, you have a good chance of winning the 1-year membership. All right, I'll tell you more of the details after we do a little Tai Chi. All right, but first, I'd love to see and hear from you. So let me know how you're doing in the chat if you're here live, or if you're on the comments, you can, or on the replay, you can just type in the comments to say hi, maybe where you're from if you're new. That way we can get to know you. I love to connect with all of my students. We have a lot, so it's tricky to do it in person, or but I can always respond to you via message or email. So reach out to me anytime. I really love to hear from you all. All right, so today we're going to do a flow that integrates the 3 different formats that we'll be covering over the 3-week challenge. Tai Chi Flow, which is the focus is on balance. Tai Chi and Yoga Flow, where we do some gentle standing yoga postures. And Tai Chi for Strength, where we actually use weights. Now, the weights are optional. You can use soup cans, wooden spoons from your kitchen, light dumbbells. You can get creative. All right, and so why don't you do that now? If you have something you want to use today, then go ahead and grab them and place them somewhere close by, but not so close that you'll trip on them, but somewhere you can grab them, because about halfway through the flow, we'll pick up the weights and just do a few movements with the weights. It's a great way to build strength and endurance, bone density, and to increase our body awareness and our sensitivity to sensations we normally tune out, such as Qi. All right. So we'll get started with our Tai Chi Flow. We'll do about a 35-minute flow where we'll integrate the 3 different formats. All right, but I just wanted you to know too, now many of you I think already know, my family and I have been a little under the weather this week. Now we're all on the mend, so that's good. My kids are actually almost back to normal, I think, whatever normal is. My wife's doing better. And I'm feeling good today, but my voice is a little off. You might be able to hear it. So if my voice does take a turn, then sorry in advance, or if I have to cough. But I am feeling good now. So without further ado, find a place where you can do some mindful movement. All right, you don't need a lot of space, just enough room where you can reach your arms out to the sides, and enough room where you can take a step back or step forward and back if needed. All right, you can also do this sitting in a chair if you want. All right, I'm gonna get some music going here. And once again, you can place some weights close by, or you can use your sword fingers, your index and middle finger, and just imagine those are the weights. All right, we're pretty flexible here. So all right, so I'm gonna be using my Begin with Breath swords. They're made of solid wood, and they're about 12 ounces each, so they don't have to be real heavy. You'll probably feel it, even if they're light. So start off with 1-pound weights if you wanna try it out today, and just place them somewhere close by. And remember, you can place them down if you're like, oh, it's not for me, and just do the movements without the weights. All right, but we'll start off with empty hands. We'll do some Tai Chi Flow. We'll add in a little bit of yoga, and then we'll add in the weights. All right, so a little bit of everything we'll cover over the 21-day challenge. So as always, don't worry about memorizing the sequence. Don't worry about getting it perfect. Just follow along and just do what you see. I'll be your mirror image, but you can always go rogue, whatever helps you get into the flow. All right, and then also I cue the breathing, but if that part stresses you out, you can just breathe normal. All right, and if you're standing, you can begin with your feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen. And then taking a few deep breaths in and out, coming into the present moment, arriving in the body, just letting go of the worries from the day, just coming into the here and now. And then if you want, you can take a deep breath and then let it out with a big sigh, just letting out tension and stress. The hands can float down by the sides, and as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering an energy right into the heart. Send it down through the body into the earth, sinking the Qi, the life force energy, the source of our power and vitality. Breathing in, gather into the heart. Breathing out, grounding, centering. One more time, sync the chi. And then from here, step one foot out to the side, either foot. Then the arms float up in front. Then the arms get heavy, floating down, the knees and hips soften. Opening the door, the start of the journey. We'll do that again, almost as if you're riding on a wave in the ocean. Tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. Then the arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline, pressing up overhead, and then floating out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in as you rise up, opening the shoulders and chest, decompressing the spine, floating down. One more time, holding up the sky, and then letting it go. This time the hands float up to the heart. One hand pushes up, the other pushes down. And then we'll switch sides. You can keep the spine neutral at first, just feeling the movements. And then this time you can do a side bend if you want, but always easing in, never forcing it. One more time to the other side, connecting above and below. This time the bottom hand comes up, and then you can push to the corner, the other hand pushes behind. Coming back to center, we'll go to the other corner. The dragon spreads its wings. This time, if you want, you can turn to the side, letting the back heel come up. And then one more time to the other side. This time, the back hand swings around as if it's gliding on the surface of the water, making little ripples. The other hand comes around as the dragon swings its tail, sending out little waves right out into the distance. One more time. This time, hug the tree, bring it back to center, rounding out and soften. The arms open. Then the fingertips drift towards each other, the hands draw in towards the heart as you shift your weight. Then we'll step right out to the corner, and as you step out, pushing forwards in space. Breathing in, draw back into the heart. Breathing out and push. We call this one the push. All right. Beautiful. All right, this time stay with me. So as we push out, the back foot lifts and then steps back just a bit. Then the front leg stays bent. The arms float up like a big wave, coming into Warrior One. Virabhadrasana. Letting go, rooting down through the feet. You can always soften the arms at any point too. Then the hands float down to the heart level, step the back foot up. Draw the hands in towards the heart. We'll push out one more time just to keep it flowing. And then step the front foot back in, the hands come back to the heart. Shift the weight. We'll go to the other corner as we push the mountain, sometimes called. Just feeling all the sensations that you can, bringing mindfulness to your body. Breathing in and breathing out, or take as many breaths as you need. All right, this time stay with me here. As we push on out, the back foot steps back, and then the arms float up, right up in front, overhead, just as much as you can. And you can even open up the heart to the sky. Sometimes we call this exalted warrior. What does it feel like to be exalted? Then the arms float down just to about heart level. Step the back foot up. The hands draw back in. Push out. One more time. This time, step the front foot back in and hug the tree. Bring it right back to center. The arms open. This hand scoops under. Step in as you catch the moon. The top hand goes behind the back, and we'll step out to the corner. And as you step out, the bottom hand tosses the moon off into the sky. Circle it back around. Toss away, as if you could toss the moon. This time the other hand comes back on top. Catch the moon. The bottom hand tosses away, the other hand stays behind. Parting the wild horse's mane. Do that again. And as always, don't worry about getting it perfect. As long as you're moving, I'm happy. All right, one more time. And then this time, the bottom hand scoops up. The wrists cross right up top. The hands float down and then open, circling out and around, back up top. The princess on the mountaintop. Breathe in as you open, shifting the weight. Breathing out, coming back up. All right, one more time. This time, step the front foot back in, hug the big tree right out in front, rounding out and soften. The arms open. This hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Top hand goes away, just for now. Step out to the other corner, the bottom hand tosses the moon. Circle it back around. Do that again. This time the other hand comes back on top, catch the moon. The bottom hand tosses away, the other hand stays behind. Parting the horse's mane, creating tranquility out of chaos. Calm within the storm. All right, one more time, toss it away. Then the bottom hand scoops up. The wrists cross right up top. Then the hands float down as you shift the weight back, open, circling, back up top. The princess on the mountaintop. Breathe in as you open. Breathing out. Once again, take as many breaths as you need. Circling around one more time. This time, step the front foot back in, hug the big tree right out in front, rounding out and soften. The arms open. Fingertips drift towards each other, the hands float down. Now we'll just begin to drift over to one side, the hands float up. And then drifting over to the other, like tall grass in the breeze. Nice gentle sway. All right, this time this hand scoops down and comes right out in front. The elbow bends. The hands float down. We'll do that again. Same side, just the arms. All right, this time you can lift the same side leg as the arm comes up. The elbow right over the thigh, touching down as needed. The rooster stands on one leg. We'll do that again, same side, lifting up higher if you want, but just meeting yourself where you're at. You can always go forward from there. One more time. The rooster stands on one leg. Beautiful. All right, this time the hands float over to the other side, taking your time. And then this hand scoops down, comes right out in front. We'll do that again, just the arms at first. All right, this time you can lift the same side leg if you want. Touching down as needed, the elbow right over the thigh. That still counts. The rooster stands on one leg. We'll do that again. Beautiful. All right, one more time. Sometimes called the golden rooster. Stands on one leg. Beautiful. All right, this time circle around, hug the big tree right out in front, rounding out. The arms open. The fingertips drift towards each other. The hands float down, sinking the chi. Breathing in, gather into the heart, just like we did in the beginning. Send it back down to the earth. One more time, sink the chi. And then from here, you can pick up your weights if you like. If you're just joining us, the weights are optional. You can always use sword fingers, your index and middle finger. Just imagine those are your weights. But start off with something light. All right, I'm going to be using my Begin With Breath swords. They're about 12 ounces each. So we'll begin with the feet together, the weights by the sides. We'll start off sinking the chi one weight at a time. We'll start off on this side. So breathing in, the weight comes up. Comes right out in front, and then floats down as you breathe out. Other side, breathing in. Breathing out. And then both weights together sink the chi. They cross right at the center line of the body and then float down. And then from here, step one foot out to the side, either foot. Then the weights come right out in front as you open the door. The weights come down, nice and easy, nice and slow. Checking in with your grip, not too tight, not too loose. And you can place the weights down at any time during the flow. Promise I won't get mad. All right, one more time, opening the door. Beautiful. This time we'll spread our wings. The weights go out to the sides. Breathing in, breathing out. Do that again. Checking in with your shoulders and neck from time to time. We tend to hold so much tension there. See if you can soften as much as you can, using only what you need. One more time, we call this one flying. Probably guess why. All right, this time the weights circle in front as if you're hugging a big tree. Sticks or the swords point up, rounding out, and then open. This weight here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. The top weight goes away, just for now, step out to the corner, and as you step out, the bottom one tosses away. Circle it back around. Toss away. This time the other weight comes back on top, catch the moon, the bottom one tosses away, the other one stays behind. Parting the horse's mane. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do one more. All right, this time the bottom weight comes up as we cross, and then they float down and then open. Circling out and around, back up top. Do that again, the princess on the mountaintop. Circling around. All right, one more time. Breathing in, open. Breathing out. Beautiful. All right, step the front foot back in, hug the big tree right out in front. Softening, and then open. This weight scoops under, step in, catch the moon. Top weight goes away. We'll step out to the corner. Toss the moon. Don't let go of the weight. Or at least make sure there's no one in front of you. All right, this time the other weight comes back on top, catch the moon. Bottom one tosses away, the other one pushes down, parting the wild horse's mane. Feeling the sensations. Taking your time, one more time. This time the bottom weight comes up. They cross up top, then they float down and then open, circling out and around, back up top. The princess on the mountaintop. Breathe in, open, sending energy to the heart and lungs, helping to boost our immune system as well. Let's do one more. The princess on the mountaintop. Beautiful. And then from here, step the front foot back in, hug the big tree right out in front, rounding out, breathing in, open, breathing out, the weights cross in front and then they float down. And then both weights together, sinking the chi. Breathing in. See if you can feel the energy just washing through the body, or just imagining this healing light, giving us vitality and strength. One more time, sink the chi. Beautiful. All right, and then from here you can place your weights down, but do so mindfully, just noticing the transition. Feeling, once again, into the body, and then taking a moment just to feel the contrast of empty versus full. You might even start to feel a tingling. That's the chi. But sometimes you can feel it more when you start moving, so both arms together, sink the chi. Breathing in, the arms float up, gather into the heart, send it back down. Keep on going. Breathing and feeling. Coming into the present moment. Beautiful. One more time. Sync the chi. And then from here, the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. And then step one foot in. You can come on the ball of the foot if you want. Then we'll spread our wings again, just the arms at first. And then from here, if you want, you can lift the knee. We call this one the crane. And then one more time, this time the arms can come up and over. And then stepping down, we'll do that on the other side. So just the arms at first. Spreading your wings like a beautiful bird, soaring through the sky. And then you can lift the knee if you want. Touching down as needed. Once again, just meeting yourself where you're at. That's all we can do. And then stepping down. This time you can lift right up if you want, and you can even hold it up if those are in your cards today. And it can change from day to day too. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, one more time. Stepping down. Let's do one more round on this side, the crane. Still riding the wave, riding the breath. All right, last one. And then stepping down, then reverse direction. The hands circle in front, hug the big tree. Then the arms open, the hands float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. This hand floats down and floats all the way up and over. And then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathing in, the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. We'll do that again. This one helps to create mental focus and clarity. To go into do anytime, centering. This time, both arms float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. And then the hands float down to the waist as you soften the hips and knees. Then circle the hands in front as if you had a big ball right in front of the body, scooping under, back up to the heart, and then down. And then all the way up and over again, down to the waist. This time we'll make a diamond shape with the hands right in front of the heart, and then press out. It's called opening the heart. Then the hands can float down. We'll do that again. Breathing in as you rise up. Breathing out as the arms float down. Circling in front, gathering in the energy to transform into loving kindness and self-compassion right at the heart. All right, last one, all the way up and over. Still breathing, floating down. This time we'll make the diamond shape again, right in front of the heart, and then press out, reaching, connecting, sending out all your loving kindness out to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And then the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so slightly. Bamboo in the wind. Feeling into the body. Feeling into the breath. And then bringing your attention into your heart, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. We can finish with a bow. Thank you so much for joining me for this Tai Chi Flow, where we integrated all these different formats that we do in our studio and what we'll be doing in our challenge starting next week. All right, so I like to finish all my classes with a poem, so stick around for that. And then I'm gonna go through all the details of the challenge that you'll need to know for next week. All right, but I'd love to hear how that felt for you. So please type in the chat or the comments how you're feeling right now. Thanks. All right, so I'm gonna pull up this poem. It is one of my favorites of all time. It's from one of my favorite poets of all time, Dana Falls. This one's called Birthright. Despite illness of body or mind, in spite of blinding despair or habitual belief, who you are is whole. Let nothing keep you separate from the truth. The soul, illumined from within, longs to be known for what it is. Undying, untouched by fire or the storms of life, there is a place inside where stillness and abiding peace reside. You can ride the breath to go there. Despite doubt or hopeless turns of mind, you are not broken. Spirit surrounds, embraces, fills you from the inside out. Release everything that isn't your true nature. What's left, the fullness, light and shadow. Claim all that as your birthright. So that one's been a good reminder for me and the family this last week. But I just love the idea of riding the breath to go to this place inside, because we always have our breath with us, I guess as long as we're alive. So if not, we have other issues that, but basically when we're alive, then we can really come into this place. Sometimes it takes a while to get there. Sometimes we have a lot of layers that we have to uncover to really get there. And that's why coming to class all the time is really helpful, because each time we come, each time we practice, whether it's Tai Chi, yoga, meditation, or just informal mindfulness practice, whatever it is, it's like releasing another layer to where we can tap in to our deeper values. We can really tap into the wisdom and compassion that we all have inside. That's what I think, at least. So, all right, well, thanks for sharing all these great things. Awesome. The author is Dana Falls. I'll type it in the chat. DANNAFAULDS. Yeah, if you stick around long enough, you'll probably hear all of her poems, because I like to share them a lot. They all. She's a fellow Kripalu yogi, so she has a really deep practice and creates her poetry based on her yoga practice. So it's really cool. Oh, awesome, Diane. Yeah, learn something new every time. You know, in China, they call Tai Chi the jewel of China, because it's like a diamond where each time you look at it, it's like looking at a different facet. And so it's really true. You can really just practice your whole life and you still will learn something new. Or you'll feel a different feeling, or maybe you'll come to a different insight. And so it's really great. That's what I found so far too, at least. So yeah, great. Thanks for sharing this. Feeling great, grounded, peaceful, energized, relaxed. So interesting. Everyone has these different but somewhat similar experiences. So it's kind of like Tai Chi meets you where you're at. I know for me, if I'm feeling really low, it kind of lifts me up. But if I'm feeling like super stressed, it kind of calms me down. So, but overall, it gives me this relaxed alertness. And that's really what I think is a great place to live from, really. So, all right, awesome. So what I want to do now is give you some more of the details of the 21-day Tai Chi challenge. All right, and then I'll give you some links if you haven't registered yet, so that way you know how to register. So stick around. But let me give you an overview, and then I'll show you where it's going to be on YouTube. But basically, the 21-day Tai Chi challenge is all new videos. All right, so I pre-recorded most of them, and so it starts Monday, June 27th. All right, and so week 1 is called Tai Chi Flow, where the focus is on balance. So we do it with empty hands, and it's very similar to the class we do in the Facebook group and on YouTube each week. But it's about a 10 to 15 minute class, Monday through Friday. All right, and they're all pre-recorded, so you can watch them anytime. All right. Now, if you register before the end of day Saturday, so by midnight Eastern time, then you'll get an email sequence where you'll get a link in your email every day to each video. If you don't register by then, or if it somehow gets lost somehow, then I apologize. But what you can do, just go to the YouTube page, and it'll be there under the playlist. And so you can just go there. You don't even really need to sign in, I don't think. But if you wanna, I would sign into YouTube if you have an account though, because then you can click on notify me when I post because I'm gonna publish the video every day. Okay, but you'll have the access to the whole playlist starting Monday. So you can go through each video. You can really go through as many as you want, but at least once a day is ideal. But if you want to do more than one, that's okay too. All right, so week 1 is Tai Chi Flow. Week 2 is Tai Chi and Yoga Flow. So we do some gentle standing yoga postures each day. In addition to the Tai Chi, we kind of blend it together like we did today. And so you'll get to experience that. So once again, Monday through Friday, it's recorded. Watch anytime. And then, oh yeah, Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing the live sessions. We'll be doing a longer flow like today. All right, and so that's also recorded though, so you can just watch after whenever you want. All right, and then on Sundays, you'll get another link in your email, or you can just go to the YouTube page, and there'll be a video on traditional exercises. So I used my experience as a physical therapist and working with personal training clients for a while, and I found that these exercises are the most beneficial, but also the simplest. So they're very simple but effective, right? Because there's like thousands of exercises out there, and I'm like, okay, which ones are effective, but which ones are simple? Because you can get pretty complex with some of these. It's not even necessary. All right? You can be really simple and get some huge benefits. All right, so each Sunday you can go and watch the traditional exercises, which you can do in conjunction with your Tai Chi. All right, and then week 3 is Tai Chi for strength, where we use weights like we did today. And as I mentioned, weights are optional, but they're, you can use soup cans, you can use light dumbbells. So, but I wanted to make it even easier this year, or this session, this version. And so it's all on YouTube. All right, so when we go live, it's going to be streamed right to YouTube. All right, so we won't do it on Facebook or Zoom or anything. I just want to make it really, really simple, so there's no confusion. All right, so make sure you register. I'm going to put the link in the chat, or if you're on the replay, it'll be in the description below the video. But let me pull that up now. So this is to register for the challenge if you haven't already. All right, let's see. All right. Yes, oh no, this session, actually, yeah, I'm going to post this recording on YouTube as well. So you can watch this recording. I'll probably post it sometime later today. It takes a while to upload sometimes, but. All right, so that's the link if you want to enroll. It's right in the chat, okay, if you haven't already. Now, you can share this with others, but what I recommend is to register for your unique share link. All right, so what it is I can track it, and then I can see how many people click on your link, and whoever gets the most clicks wins a 1-year membership in our online studio, Begin with Breath Connect, where we have 8 live sessions every week. We have 2 other amazing teachers, Tracy and Julie, and actually we might be getting another teacher soon who's going to be teaching yoga, but I can't, it's not solid yet, so, but it might be happening, so. But anyways, and we have monthly workshops. Actually, our next monthly workshop is Tuesday. It's going to be Tai Chi and Taoist poetry with me, and that'll be about 90 minutes long. So we're going to dive in and do some Tai Chi, some poetry. We're going to create a poem together as a group. I thought that'd be fun. And then we do small groups to where you can start to get to know the other members too, a little bit more. So, and we also have courses in traditional Tai Chi. So it's a really great option if you want. And we only have 63 people that have enrolled in the unique share link, so you have a good chance of winning. So what I'm going to do is post in the chat the video on YouTube that explains how to do all that, because it's a couple of extra steps. But and then it'll bring you to the site called Groove Cell. That's where it's all, so don't worry if you see that. That's actually a legit thing. All right, so that's how you get to your unique share link, and it'll walk you through how to do it. It's really not too hard, but there is a few steps. Yeah. So but watch the video. Yeah, Shannon. There's a couple extra steps. So, but that's a great way to share it, or you can just share it, whichever way you want. I have if you go to my personal Facebook page or on YouTube, you can share just the regular the registration post. It'll say register here. You can just share that if you don't want to go through all that. But if you want to win, potentially win, then you should do the unique share link. So I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little contest this year. So, all right. So what I'm going to do now, please type in any questions that you have. Let me just see if I missed any. I don't think I see any questions. But type in any questions. What I'm going to do now is just show you the YouTube page, just so you know what to look for. But basically, if you just go to YouTube, begin with breath. That's all. You'll see a picture of me there. But let me just pull it up real quick here, just so you can see, for those that haven't been to the YouTube page yet. So begin with breath. So we have the live class every Tuesday. That's the same as the Facebook. So I just wanted to give an option for people that, some people aren't on Facebook, so I just wanted to give more options. And then I do an extra recorded video every Friday. But a lot of them are similar to the ones I have in the Facebook group. But if you want to check that out, then you can. So once you go here, there's a welcome video, so you can watch that. And then I already put up the 3 35-minute Tai Chi flows that are going to be each Saturday. So what you can do is click on notify me. And that way, it'll notify you via YouTube. So you'll have to be signed in to get notified. So I would just sign up for a free YouTube account if you haven't already, because then you can get notified and it'll be even easier. So those are the 3 classes of the challenge. It'll say 35-minute Tai Chi Flow. This one is just the Tuesday one that we do every week. But you can get notified of that too on YouTube if you want. All right, then if you scroll down, you'll see playlists. And so I think I'll have it, probably one of the first ones. It'll be the playlist called 21-Day Tai Chi Challenge. So you can just go right to the YouTube page, go to the playlist. It's not up there yet, but it'll be posted Monday. And then you can just click on, like I said, the whole challenge will be posted at that point. All right, if you just go to youtube.com and just click on register account, I think, or something like that, you can just, it's pretty user-friendly to sign up. The other thing is you go all the way to the bottom, and then there's created playlists. It should be the next, it'll be like the first playlist. That's another way to get to the challenge there. But yeah, those are the videos. Like I said, most of them are on Facebook too, but there are a few additional ones, so you might want to check those out too, if you've just been on Facebook with me. So just some additional resources for you. All right, but yeah, so the challenge is free, so make sure to sign up by Saturday at midnight so that if you want to get the emails, or you can just go right to YouTube and it'll be there anyways for you. And I'm planning on just keeping it up so you can go through it again as many times as you want. Is the 21 challenge not on our calendar page? Yes, the challenge is not going to be through the studio. It's only on, it's right through YouTube, so you won't be able to find it on the studio calendar. Sorry. All right, well, thank you all so much. So let's see, just to recap, sign up for the challenge either through the link or just go to YouTube. Starting Monday, we'll do a recorded class Monday through Friday, watch anytime. Saturday's the live session at 3 p.m. Eastern. It'll be streamed directly to YouTube only, so go to YouTube again. It'll be posted right after. And then Sunday is the traditional exercises. There'll be a video for that on YouTube as well. And so you'll get a link every day if you sign up before Saturday. All right, awesome. Well, I'm not seeing any other questions, but thank you so much for joining me today. I really had a good time. I love this session because I like to combine all the different formats. So I usually only do this when we do the challenge. So, but then, yeah, maybe we'll do it again sometime in the studio or something when we have more time. Yeah, let me know if that's something you want to do. Kind of combine them all. Kind of like doing that. So, well, thank you so much. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing you all in class soon. Thank you so much. Peace, everybody.